Pooja, when they came to meet you and they asked you for this, like, I mean, since you have always chosen these unique roles, very different from all of other Bollywood actresses, what did you think was important, and why
You know,
did you choose it?
but when I first got the email, from somebody at Endemol saying that we're casting for a show that we're making called Bombay Begums, and it's been directed by Alankrita, and I'd seen her work. I love lipstick, and we'd like you to play the character of Rani, and they sent me uh, a Bible and a few episodes. So I figured out that this was a really key part. When I received that mail, I read it and I was like, wow. And I was bang in the middle of my second last schedule for Sadak 2, which we were shooting in Ooty. And for me, with that movie, more than being that picture on the wall, it was me assisting and being an associate to my father. And for me, in my head, life was coming full circle.
To full circle.
And as a
Yeah.
daughter, for me, it was quite a thrill to have been launched by him and then being able to be an associate to him and then be that firewall and somewhere give back to your parent and say that, you propped me up and taught me the ropes and here now I'm going to make your job easy where you can just have fun doing this. So because I've been a filmmaker myself and I've been a producer and I value people's time far more than when I was merely an actor or a star. And I said, if I say yes to this, I have to say yes to it wholeheartedly and give it my all. Because it would be really unfair to say yes and string them along and kind of not be able to commit and, fit into their agenda in that sense. So I said, I'm sorry, but at this point, I'll have to say no because it's just not working in terms of the time frame. But then they came back a few weeks or months later and they requested a meeting with me and Alankrita, and I said, sure. I mean, I'd love to meet her anyway because I mean, this was a mind, a filmmaker that I admired. And then we had that meeting where we discussed Rani and the state of the world and even food shows and how broccoli is not short as well as it should be short. And Rani's work of which is something that I think a lot of women can relate to. That no matter how powerful you get, where in the world you go, you still kind of, have your lingerie scrubbed and laid out in the bathroom and you refuse to give it to kind of, housekeeping or
The
to
maid.
laundry in that
Yeah.
sense. And that's so telling of our personalities. And we had a great chat. And I told her, I said, Alankrita, hey, thank you for thinking of me. And I promise that if I do this, I will give you my all. And then she left. And I think that she manifested it in many ways. And I'm so glad that she did. And then I remember then finally, then again I went off to Ooty and then somebody I've grown up with, Neeraj, was actually the EP on the show and then he was put on board to coordinate with me and he kept calling me and saying, where are you? I said, I'm shooting Neeraj from morning to night and I'm not, I'm not merely an actor, I'm not a star sitting in my makeup and I'm kind of firefighting here at every stage. And then I spoke to Alankrita and I came back. I received the contract. I signed it and I took a picture of it and I sent it to her and I said, "That's it.
Done.
Now there's no going
Yeah.
back from this. I'm signed, sealed, and delivered." And then I promised her. I said, "You know what? I promise I'm going to surrender to you."
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.